My funnest memory at Blackman is going to the cheerleading nationals and really bonding with my teammates.
Probably my favorite memory was helping out with the state volleyball tournament, and just getting to do sell parking passes. That was really fun.
Winning First Art Culinary for the second time this year. Just the excitement everyone had because we were able to go to nationals this year.
I wouldn't say a single favorite memory, but the football games on Friday are probably like my favorite part, or favorite thing that I remember.
Definitely Fast and Furious. After quarantine happened, after a blink of an eye, it's already senior year.
Talladega Nights, shake and bake.
Probably say Groundhog Day, because it feels like every day I wake up and do the same thing all over again.
I'd say High School Musical without the music.
And I will be attending Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University after high school, majoring in aeronautical science.
I plan on attending the University of Tennessee and studying biomedical sciences.
After high school, I'll be going to the University of Alabama at Birmingham, and I will be cheering, and I'll be majoring in biomedical sciences.
And I'm going to the University of Tennessee, Knoxville, majoring in business. I'm going to go to UTK and major in business.
After high school, I'm going to Bethel University. I'm going to play baseball there on a scholarship, and I'm going to hopefully major in pre-med.
So after graduation, I'm going to be attending UT Knoxville. I'll be majoring in neuroscience, and that'll pretty much be my pre-med track for med school.
My favorite dress-up day, I liked a lot of them, but probably neon days were always my favorite.
Probably a pajama day, because I didn't have to think too much about dressing up for school. I just put on pajamas and came to school.
Plain and simple, just Jersey Day. You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain.
Bum, 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 bum.
Too much love drives a man insane.
Bum, 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 bum.
You broke my will,
Bum, bum, bum.
but what a thrill.
Bum, bum, bum.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
It was hard to manage my time as a student athlete, but the biggest thing I did was I always wrote everything down in my planner, made sure that I was keeping track of all the dates so I didn't get behind in anything.
Managing my time wasn't that difficult as long as I was getting my work done in school. I would spend most of my time doing my classwork, and then if I had extra time in class, I would do homework or any other work that I had in other classes.
So I wouldn't say I'm good at being on time to everything, but when it comes to getting my work done on time, I always made sure that was my first priority.
Both of my chefs really made a big impact, Chef Pinnock, Chef Walls. They really helped me grow my passion for culinary.
Most definitely Miss Parcell. Just her teaching style was different than any other teachers that I've ever had, and she also gave us a lot of candy, so that meant a lot and motivated me.
I'd have to say Coach Witt, because he's just helped me out throughout the 4 years that I've been here, and he's influenced me to do biomedical sciences because he was a STEM teacher.
So I'm in the BCA. I also played volleyball on the volleyball team for 4 years.
I played football here my sophomore year, and I was a part of a CCMA clinical internship where we would go to the hospital during school. I was part of BCA, doing capstone projects and everything, and doing enrollment classes, stuff like that.
The BCA, the band, cross country, and track.
I'm in culinary. I do Beta Club as well, Mu Alpha Theta, Latin Club.
Blackman Pride to me means just giving your all every day for not only yourself, but your teachers, your classmates, and everyone around you.
Blackman Pride just kind of means committing to everything you do, giving your all. Kind of also means family, just having people there who can support you.
To me, Blackman Pride means being kind to everyone that I see and just being proud of the people that have made me the person I am for the past 4 years.
I've had coding for forever. So my first coding class was 6th grade, and ever since then I've had a coding class. So it kind of just stuck to me. One of the things I like about it is the problem solving aspect. So when there's errors within the code, it's really exciting to find where the problem is, how to solve it, and it's a lot of trial and error. And a lot of people say that there's a lot of math involved in computer science, but that's actually something I really enjoy. So we are making a video game for the school. It's an arcade machine, actually. Basically, the system principals will be chasing him around the school, so he's trying not to get caught. And my coding teacher was Miss Brown, and she was actually one of the first person I met here when I moved during my sophomore year. She basically guided me as I adapted to the environment here at Blackman, and she was the first person to really believe in what I can do and push me to challenge myself. I am currently the president of Key Club right now. Key Club is a community service organization, so we do a lot of service projects within the school, within our community. When I was 6, I wanted to go in a completely different field. I wanted to be a chef, kind of like around the pastry chef area. So my grandmother was actually a pastry chef. Well, she had her own bakery. She made cakes, cupcakes for like weddings, anniversaries, and all that kind of stuff. Fortunately, I didn't get to know her that much because she died when I was a kid, but I think I wanted to become a chef to kind of keep her memory alive. What's your favorite overthinker? So I would just tell my 6th grade self to relax and have fun in the moment instead of thinking about the future all the time. I think that was one of the things that hindered me of being more involved. And yeah, I would tell her to just have fun and enjoy your elementary, middle school, and high school times.
It's always been basically my hopes and dreams of going to an Ivy League level school with zero debt, and after looking at everywhere, it was like through all the majors I wanted and what I want out of a college experience between the academics, and then now through high school I've learned that I want to do cheer, and the Air Force Academy has definitely been a place where I can do it all. It's definitely been a journey with me and my parents involved and so many more people. So anything that sets you over the edge such as that, whether it's a club or sport, it's just separating yourself out from everyone else, because anyone could have a 4.0 when you're going to that level. Anyone can be graduating with honors with distinction. Like, you could have multiple valedictorians applying. It's all about what makes you unique. Really just comes down to, like, one, self-motivation most of all, but also, like I mentioned before, having those people around you. So for instance, like my mom and my dad, I mean, it may come off as micromanagement every now and then, but they have definitely helped guide me in the right direction. So yeah. Talking about cheer is like, well, I've been doing it since freshman year. I mean, you have Friday Night Lights where just cheering on a game is like, and as I said before, adding your personality to it is like just being goofy on the sidelines. We have a Christmas party where Miss Gregory, she writes a whole poem about us, and in a sense it's basically a giant roast session. It's just like small things like that where it's like not even concerning cheer that you're able to find like a family and all of it. It's like you have every single person on teams. Like this last year has been the greatest team I've ever been on.
Do you think that you can do like a backflip for us later?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
The instrument that I played this year, I played quads this year. This is my second year playing it. So one of the home football games we had, we go down to warm up before the halftime show. I'm rushing, trying to get my drum on and stuff. And if you don't know, quads are the one that are like doo-doo-doo-doo, like the big ones. So I'm over there like running, and I was like, should I go down the stairs or go down the ramp? I'm like, let me go down the ramp because I can like jog, right? So like I'm going down the ramp, I'm almost to the bottom, and then like only like a couple people know this, so y'all can get exclusive. I get to the bottom and like I trip, and when I tell you, it's like it was the slowest fall I've ever had. Like it was in slow motion. I literally fell with the drum still on. I like slid under the bleachers and I could not get out. So literally like a band parent had to like pull me out of the drum under the bleachers. And then they called the EMTs. Like all the parents were over there. They thought I had a concussion. I'm like, I'm fine, y'all. My ego is just hurt a little bit. But yeah, that was really funny now. But when it happened, it was funny. It wasn't funny. I was embarrassed, but now it's really funny. Yeah, I mean, if you looked up the word involved in the dictionary, you would see my face. Just like. One, when I got schoolwork, I tried to get it all done while I was in school. Like, I tried to take advantage of my time because I always literally have something going on after school, like, all year round. So, like, just focusing in class and, like, using every second and making my time productive really helped. And then also, like, when I have the opportunity to rest, I'm a rest. Because, like, I just have so much to do. So, just resting when I need to and, like, getting stuff done. Getting involved is really fun, and that's what makes your high school experience. Take the jump. Being involved, because you get to meet so many different people from so many different areas who have so many different interests and build those relationships, and you get to experience a lot of things that you never would have experienced if you weren't involved. So I just recommend getting involved. It's really fun, and it made high school for me really fun. The songs that describe my years in high school would probably be Girl on Fire by Alicia Keys. This girl is on fire. She's walking on fire. This girl is on fire. Yeah.
That's funny, actually. In 8th grade, my friend Gia, I signed her yearbook, and then right next to my name, I put in parentheses, future valedictorian, and I kind of just, it's always been in the back of my head, but it's never been, like, there's never been a lot of pressure to get it. It's just been a nice thing to pursue. Oh, this is super nerdy. This is awful. Oh, no. So, when I was 6, I wanted to be a forensic accountant. Awful. I was in Mu Alpha Theta, Science National Honor Society, National Honor Society, and DECA, Student Council, and Rho Kappa, and BCA. Definitely AP Chemistry. In this room, Miss Bauman's room. That class just, it taught me the time management skills, and it also taught me to keep learning outside of the classroom, because really, like, I mean, Miss Bauman was a great teacher, but I definitely wouldn't have understood the material the same way that I did if I didn't go out and, like, try to find other resources. We did a titration, and you had, like, this pink liquid, and then you had to drop in, I think it was acid, probably. It was either the acid or the base, because that's what a titration is, but it was one or the other, and you dropped it in, and then it turned clear if you got it perfectly correct. And that was really cool. And I got mine perfectly correct the first time. And that's how I knew. That's when I fell in love with chemistry. That moment right there. High school's been a good experience for me. I've enjoyed it, and I really hope that I can keep in touch with a lot of the people that I met here. I mean, I know I have a lot of friends that are going out of state. Some people are going to Florida, California. But I'm going to try my best to keep in touch with them because they've really been great helps. Hey, I'm walking here.